A road to a better ride. Uber has updated their community guidelines and they're sharing it with everyone. Let's take a look at it. All right, so logged into the Uber app this morning and I see a little note from Uber. I'm reading on my tablet here. It says, we've updated our community guidelines to bring more balance to the relationship between riders and drivers. These ground rules explain for the first time why riders can lose access to Uber, and we're sharing them, that's right, yeah. Why riders can lose access to Uber, and we're sharing them with every rider and driver in the U.S. This is actually pretty interesting. I pretty much read through it already, and actually, I think it's kind of a good thing. I mean, Uber has literally gone out there and created this guideline that I guess they're calling it the Uber community guidelines, but I almost want to call it a pretty decent rideshare guideline. There's a lot of stuff in here regarding respecting each other, give riders and drivers personal space, safety, supervision of children, feedback, talking about how it makes us all better, feedback for drivers and feedback for riders. And they talk about why riders can lose access to Uber, and this is based on US only. Ensuring a respectful, safe environment for all drivers and riders. They talk about, damaging drivers or other passengers' property, physical contact with the driver or fellow riders, use of inappropriate and abusive language. I mean, some interesting things in here that if a rider really does read, maybe it'll actually help help how they feel when they hop into someone's vehicle. Respect my vehicle, respect the fact that I don't want you slamming my doors. They actually mention not to slam the doors in this article. The ban on firearms, Uber does prohibit riders and drivers from carrying firearms. Discrimination, fraud, or illegitimate behavior. And then the next section, they talk about how drivers can lose access to Uber. And a lot of the same things pop up, but they talk about the star ratings, the quality of service. Let's see here, the cancellation rate, they go into detail about that. Acceptance rates on accepting the rides, safety, and they kind of mention the same things as I read before about physical contact with riders and unwanted contact with riders after a trip is over. They actually had in here, it was funny, they actually had something in here about, here it goes. Uber has a no sex rule. That's no sexual conduct with riders, no matter what. And you should never hit or otherwise hurt a rider. So, sorry ladies, but according to Uber, I can't have sex with you. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but it's serious all at the same time. Let's see what else we got here. Zero tolerance for drugs and alcohol, obviously. Compliance with the laws, firearm bans again. Talk about the background checks that drivers go through. Unacceptable activities. Fraud. Making sure all your personal information as a driver is accurate with Uber. More on discrimination. If for some reason you do get deactivated, how to get back on the road with Uber after being deactivated. It is possible. You may have to go to a class or something, but it's possible. But pretty interesting. It's in your, apparently it's in the driver app or partner app as they call it. As soon as you open it up, I'm actually opening up the regular Uber rider app right now just to see if it pops right up there. Let's see here. Opened up the app. I see where to. Let's see. I don't see. That's the recenter me. Let's see. Is it under help? Dispute a previous fare. Report an issue. A guide to Uber. I wonder if they put it there. Uber overview. Uber's new rider app. Legal and privacy. Oh, okay. So in the rider app, basically what you do is you go to your menu, then you go to help, and then you go to a guide to Uber, and then legal and privacy, and then Uber's community guidelines. And then we want Uber too, so then they have a link. You tap on that, and then it opens up the community guidelines on a web page. And let's see if it's the same information. And yes, it is. So a few more steps to get to it on the Uber Rider app. I think they should have this pop right up on the Uber Rider app like they did with the driver app. I mean, as drivers, yes, we need to know this, but I want my riders to get presented with this information as soon as they open the app also, so they can read it and find out how they need to respect me and my vehicle and know that they're not allowed to have sex with me. So, I don't know. Maybe Uber will change that and make it more prominent in the app. But, yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to pop that out there. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Now that I've gone back to the home screen of the app, I see one new item. All right, let's see here. Uber Las Vegas, celebrate 1 year of rides at LAX Airport. Share rides, save money. Yeah, so they still don't have it in here, but who knows? Maybe they'll be adding it in here in the next few days. But anyway, that's that. Just wanted to pop in real quick and talk about the Uber community guidelines. It's Saturday, December 10th. Time to get on the road, make some money. All right, have a good day, people.